This is a photograph I did for Rolling Stone magazine. And it was before they set off on a tour for an album called Voodoo Lounge. And they asked me to photograph them, and I felt that the Stones pictures in the 80s were really boring. I liked the Stones pictures a lot in the 60s and 70s. They were experimental, they tried things out, they had a real edge to them, and they looked like a mean bunch, you know, interesting but mean bunch. And then in the 80s it all became about looking good in the studio, and so I thought, well, if I photograph them, I want to do it outdoors, and I want to do something that echoes some of the past, of their visual past, at the same time relate to Voodoo Lounge. So I came with the idea of Mask. I mean, it doesn't seem to be a big jump, but I came with the idea of Mask for Voodoo Lounge, and that was really difficult. The PR lady of the Rolling Stones refused. They said, no, you can't do that. I said, well, then I'm not coming to Canada. You know, I don't want to do a polite pictures of the Rolling Stones. And then Mick called me personally, and then he asked me what I wanted to do, and I said I want to do this, and he said, well, just bring it. And so that became the picture, and it was very successful for them on the cover of Rolling Stone. Everybody took notice again, and that set off me working with them for quite a few times.